Hi, this is Matt Steck, Solutions Architect at Nasuni. In this video, we're going to talk about Nasuni Rapid Ransomware Recovery. Ransomware has obviously become a very important topic to a number of organizations. And I've talked to a number of these organizations that have already been impacted by ransomware. And two of the main topics I generally hear either involve some type of data loss, unfortunately, or very long recovery times. And that's because a lot of customers are leveraging traditional backup to try and mitigate that ransomware issue. Traditional backup is obviously prone to failure, leveraging software to copy the data off to either some type of secondary NAS, purpose-built backup appliance, or in some cases tape, right, which is very, very slow for recovery. Even customers that are leveraging newer cloud-based technology, still it's very reliant on copying the data off the primary storage. What you're going to see with Nasuni is we have the ability to recover millions of files in just minutes, giving you a very, very granular, small RPO due to our continuously versioning file system, and the ability to very, very surgically recover exactly what was impacted through the use of auditing. Let's go ahead and jump into the demo. Okay, so what you'll see is I have a share called ransomware test. Inside that folder, I have another folder called RW data. RW data is a 715 terabyte folder with over 1 million files, 1,300 folders. And when I'm going to go ahead and just open one of these, and I'm going to get a message saying that we can't open the file. Something's obviously wrong here. I'll flip over to another file type. And sure enough, I have an issue. At that point, I might notice that I have this README file in here, open that up and see, I've been hit by ransomware. The first thing I do is once I notice that, is going to go ahead and call my help desk. And what they're going to do is the first thing we recommend is going in and renaming the topmost folder that's been hit. I'm going to talk about why we do that in a second. So I know to go back and remove that later. And then I'll flip over here and I've already selected a version. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, restore this folder. I'm going to set it to its original location. And I no longer need to backup existing because I've already renamed it, so it technically doesn't exist anymore. I'm going to say restore folder and start the counter. Now, the reason for renaming the folder is twofold. One, it helps to isolate the ransomware outbreak. By renaming the folder, we're basically going to break all of the shares that are nested within that. So all of your users that are accessing that content will no longer be able to access the content because the path has changed. Secondly, when doing a Nasuni restore, essentially what we're going to be doing is when restoring to a new location, it's just basically presenting all of the metadata. And this way we can do those recoveries very, very quickly. And what you'll see here is I will restore 1 million files in about 36 seconds. So my restore is completed. I'll come back over to this folder, refresh my view, and then you'll see there's RW data. If I come into here, let's try opening up my ransomware best practices guide. There it is. And the image that I have on file as well. You just saw how fast and simple it was to restore all of those files. Again, you'd never be able to achieve this performance with a traditional backup or even a new cloud-based backup solution. The reason that Nasuni's rapid recovery is so fast is because we can literally dial you back to any previous point in time without having to move any data. Nasuni also gives you the best recovery point objectives, down to as little as 1 minute. This means that with our unlimited immutable version history, you never have to worry about paying ransom, and we do a great job of preventing any data loss. So an incredibly fast restore, 715 terabytes of capacity, over 1 million files, done in just about 30 seconds. That is absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or would like to have a further conversation, please reach out to us here at Nasuni.